we're going to show where you lived here, and you're going to talk us through this in Carnlough. And this is Carnlough. Now blink and you'll be through it. See that 30 miles? So that's it. You're through.
Yeah.
Lovely part. I know it so well. And how would you describe Carnlough? Like, how many people live in Carnlough?
You've got about 2,000 people. It's one of the great cities, the Glens.
Croft Avenue. This is where you live.
Yeah, leading to Croft Close. Yeah. So my dad, bless him, you see the house in the middle. He always tried to be the best. I don't know where I get it from, but he wanted to make sure that he had the best house, and bless him, and he had to do everything. Yeah. He didn't have the money to pay builders and all to come in. He was the one.
And you see that wee bit of grass we saw there?
Yeah.
Did that get good use?
Yeah, that was where the five-a-sides initially started when I was young, and you had to stay out the front so your mum in particular during the day could see you. So yeah, that's where the football took place.
You see, you're saying, sitting here talking to me, I'm from a council house exactly the same as that in Belfast. When we played football, did you ever break windows? We used to. You says no ball games where you are. Yeah. We had one of those streets, but often because I couldn't play football, the ball went through the window. Yeah. Really,
it's a real funny story actually. When I went back a few weeks ago, I went back to Northern Ireland, and just close by to my mum and dad's house there was an older guy, Danny, his name was, and believe it or not, he was a big Rangers supporter. And what he would do is, if the ball went over his fence, we never got it back.
Stuck a knife in it.
we never got it back. So, and funny enough, I seen him after all these years back in the pub that I visited with my family and friends. And
you remember that every time you play a derby game, you remember that.
Well,
Danny kept your ball.
That's it.
That was it. Brendan, look behind us here, and look at those 3 trophies. What, is that dreamland? What does that feel like?
Well, it is. It's surreal, really. From when I've come into Celtic, it was obviously a great honour and a privilege for me to come in and manage. But my job was to come in and win. You know, when I first met with Peter and with Dermot in Dermot's house in London, my job description was pretty clear. You know, look to continue to dominate Scottish football, and then could we get the club to Champions League? And Celtic is synonymous with winning. But
do you not think you've taken them a bit literally? Like you've taken that instruction a bit seriously?
Well,
just give the rest of them a chance.
Yeah. Well, modern football now, you're frightened to lose. A couple of games and you're out of work. So, but
absolutely fantastic, brilliant night by the way, and the money's going to a good cause. So fantastic. You couldn't have to a nicer guy, could it?
More than what I expected. I didn't expect Brendan to be so open about everything he'd done. I thought it was absolutely fantastic.
A lot, it means a lot to the Celtic family, brings a great passion to the club.
Fantastic, great show.
I don't see another manager getting that kind of response. To be honest with you, for what he's did so far, amazing. Absolutely brilliant. Can't thank him enough.
No one is happy, not my life.